Are you wanting to start exercising, but you don't know where to start? That is what we're talking about in this video. If you aren't currently exercising, you might view exercise as this all or nothing proposition. If you look at runners and gym goers, they spend hours per week on exercise. The belief that you need to spend hours per week or it's not worth doing at all is not true. Walking outside for 15 to 20 minutes per day can boost your physical and mental health. Just 1 hour of strength training can help with gaining muscle, strength, bone density, and a number of other health measures. If you want to commit an hour or more per day to exercise, that's great, but it's not necessary. With that said, whatever your committed time is, I have advice for you if you are looking to get started. This advice also applies to you if you are inconsistent with working out. If you work out for a few weeks and then you stop for a few weeks or months and then you get back into it and the cycle repeats itself, then this video will help you as well. Here are 5 steps that you can take to become a regular exerciser. Number 1, write a goal or several goals. Setting goals is proven to help with more consistently executing a habit. To make your goals more effective, have a long-term goal. Long-term goals are valuable, but focus more on short-term goals. Goals that you can achieve in a time frame of about 1 to 3 months. Also, focus on process goals more than outcome goals. An outcome goal is the final result. For example, it's how much weight you want to lose, or it's completing a marathon. Process goals, for example, are how much water you drink per day, how many hours of exercise that you complete per week, how many walks you take per week, your daily step count, or how many calories you consume each day. Process goals are your habits, and they are shown to be more important than long-term goals for changing your habits and making progress. Number 2, determine how you'll measure progress, take those measurements the first time, and then determine how often you'll measure progress again. Examples of how you can measure progress are to step on the scale and take your weight, to take body measurements, or take progress pictures. Measuring your progress is critical for making progress. When we track our progress often, we are more likely to stick with our habits for the long term. For example, when people track how much exercise they do, they're more likely to exercise more often. When people track their weight regularly, they're more successful with losing weight. Measuring your habits and your progress creates self-awareness around your habits and your progress. Number 3, choose a type of exercise or 2 types of exercise that you will incorporate regularly. Find something that's feasible or enjoyable, or ideally both feasible and enjoyable. Walking is the most popular type of exercise for that reason. To walk, you only need shoes and the outdoors or a treadmill. If you have a basketball court in your neighborhood or a hoop in your driveway, then shoot hoops. Personally, I think strength training is critical, so if you have a gym or weights available, consider starting a brief lifting routine at some point. Number 4, put the workout into your schedule. People who plan their workouts are more likely to complete their workouts. Treat your workouts like a doctor's appointment or a meeting, not an errand that you'll squeeze into your schedule at some part of the day. If you have the choice between morning and evening exercise, morning exercises tend to get more exercise. However, that's less important in general than scheduling your exercise. Finally, number 5, start small and then gradually add more. One of the biggest predictors of whether or not a person sticks to exercise or quits is their exercise self-efficacy. Self-efficacy is the confidence that you have in yourself to get the job done. The easiest way to build your confidence is to start with small steps and then gradually make progress. For example, you can start by walking 15 minutes per day, add 5 minutes per week to get that walk to 20 minutes and then 25 minutes, or go from walking 1 loop around the block to 2 loops around the block. If you decide to shoot hoops, set a timer for 7 minutes and continue to shoot until that timer goes off. After a few days, you can increase the timer to 8 minutes, then 9, then 10. If you're going to strength train, start with 2 workouts per week and 1 set per exercise. That workout should only take about 15 or 20 minutes. Over time, you can then add a second set per exercise or add a third day per week. If you are too ambitious from the start, there are 2 major downfalls. First, doing too much right away is the path to muscle soreness. Soreness comes from a big jump in workload. If you go from nothing to a lot, it's a guaranteed way to develop a debilitating amount of muscle soreness for a few days after each workout. Second, it will crush your confidence if you're looking to do a lot and then miss a few days of exercise. A sustainable way to begin as a regular exerciser is to start small and gradually add more as you are ready. For more ideas on what you can do to get the benefits of exercise without spending hours per week at the gym, watch my video, The Minimalist Workout Plan. To learn more proven advice that can help you live a fit and healthy life, click the subscribe button. I'm Dr. Preuss. Thanks for watching this video.